The principal objective of the thesis was to propose improved ways to protect sensitive pharmaceutical substances, such as those used in oncology. Now, during the long-term storage, interaction of the medicinal substance with the pharmaceutical glass container can lead to a leaching of the network-modifying elements of the glass towards the stored solution. Now, in order to increase the shelf life of a pharmaceutical product, within this context, what we have done is we have focused on developing film films deposited on the internal surface of the glass vials in order to decrease this interaction. In a first step, we have had to identify deposition processes that are compatible with the numerous specifications that are dictated by the pharmaceutical glass production line. In a second step, we had to develop suitable chemical pathways in order to arrive at the deposition of thin films that present efficient diffusion barrier and hydrolysis resisting properties. During my thesis, we first dealt with experimental study of silicon dioxide, silicon oxycarbide, and silicon oxynitride thin films. We have produced them on monocrystalline silicon substrates in a chemical vapor deposition reactor. We gain an in-depth understanding of the deposited materials, their composition, their micronanostructure, their mechanical properties, functional properties, as well as their barrier, hydrolytic, and corrosion performance. To facilitate scale-up and industrialization of the developed CVD processes, we have also focused on their study by computational fluid dynamics calculations. One of our main scientific outputs is the in-depth understanding of each CVD chemical pathway and the properties of the resulting materials. Now, the thin films that we have first produced by thermal CVD on silicon substrates were obtained at temperatures between 150 and 650 degrees Celsius. The precursors were supplied in the form of vapors and engaged in reactions with oxidants such as oxygen and ozone, in order to form, of course, the thin film silica, silicon oxynitride, and silicon oxycarbide films. Globally, we observed that the silicon oxynitride thin films perform more efficiently than the currently marketed products that use silica coatings, and this in terms of corrosion resistance to aqueous solutions. In the final year of this thesis, we also collaborated with a leader in the sector of industrial gases and advanced materials, and we have performed deposition experiments using a novel precursor developed by them. Thanks to this reactive compound, the minimum temperature required for thermal CVD of silicon oxynitride was decreased, rendering this process compatible with the strict specifications that describe the deposition on heat-sensitive glass substrates. The performance of the most promising samples that we have produced is assessed according to protocols preconized by the United States and European pharmacopoeias. A reduction of the leached elements by at least 92% has been achieved by application of our developed coatings. This multidisciplinary project has brought together research actors from both academia and industry in order to better understand the existing deposition processes as well as to propose new, improved solutions. The material properties databases, accompanied by the developed process simulation packages, can in fact be used to produce films tailored for numerous applications even outside of the project Healthy Glass. The overall methodology that we have implemented can be extended towards other CVD processes, opening up promising prospects for sustainable applications of thin film deposition.